What's going on today, family? You got your boy Don. I'm back with another one, man. CEO and founder of Felon, where we restore and rejuvenate broken men returning home from prison, clean them up and get them on the right track, man. Um, we give them some good principles, give them some good insight, and just try to change the way they think so that we can grow together and we can build and we can be the bricks and the building blocks that we need out here in the community. So if y'all know anybody like that, man, I love to partner up with them. I love to team up with them, talk to them, and we can and see what plans we can come up with. All right, guys, y'all already know, man. I'm here to talk about the news, the stock market, and the message of the day. I'm here in the Windy City, Chicago. Y'all know y'all know I don't be ready with the clock. I don't like to stop rolling. We all live out here, y'all. We got to keep it live. Keep it live, you guys. I hope everybody's out there having a blessed day and good health with the health that the Lord then gave you. I hope that you out there doing right by that health. And I hope you gonna do that. And I hope that you continue to do right by that health. I hope that everybody's been out here productive today, doing something, getting on their grind. We got 19 degrees. It didn't feel like 19 degrees out there. 19 degrees out here in Chicago, guys. Um, yeah, so I'm not gonna keep us long today. I'm gonna get us in and get us gone. We're gonna cover these news and see what's going on in the news. You know, I love to check the news with the family. I ain't even checked the news today, family. I waiting with y'all to check the news. So we check the news together and see what's going on in this crazy, crazy Chicago we live in. Or if you from out of town, we welcome all the out of towners. We welcome the out of towners and everybody, but we finna get into it. Chicago has formally passed Omari crime peak. City's top doctor says, you know, this the Anybody Can Do It show. My name is Don P. I already introduced myself, CEO and founder of Felon, where we restore and repair broken guys. We cover the news and we try to see what the market, what the news is throwing at us as far as Black people, as far as police accountability, and as far as the death rate. We're going to cover some stocks and try to educate us on some how to invest. And we're going to cover a message of the day. So let's learn. You know, I had to double back down. Teens allowed to drive big rigs in new federal program. Whoa. Boy, wait until we peel this one back. I love to check the news with y'all. Oh boy, boy, boy. They is about to really be rolling in on the money now. Man charged in Kenosha County bar shooting, guilty on all counts. Golly. Illinois reports 26,000 new COVID cases, 160 new deaths. RIP. French actor Gaspard Ulliel dies after ski accident. Biden holding press conference marking 1 year in office live. Oh, he giving that right now. Hey, so let's talk about that. I think, I don't like to get too political, but on my YouTube, we'll get political on here. Biden, man, what am I going to talk about? We know what's going on. In Illinois, they try to trick you with these nice words and these soft-spoken words, and these writers and commentary. We know what's going on. Y'all feel any different? America been changing. Look like prices done went up to me. You know what's going on. They killing. They making monopoly off of violence in the prison systems. They don't. You ain't got to mention the prison system. They make a monopoly off violence. They scare you. They do all this. It's the violence. That's how they make their money, off violence. Then they come out and try to tell us we cleaning it up. We're on your side. We don't like the violence either. Y'all love the violence. Cracker Barrel to pay 9.4 million after man was served glass with chemical. Wow. Yeah. He had to pay 9 million. They probably brought him a glass with some bleach on it. That was bogus, but that's a $9 million mess up. That's why they need to hire better, smarter employees. Illinois teacher shortage will likely grow. Oh, I love teachers. But how they do them? That's why I say it's monopoly on violence. They care more about the prisons and the violence and the crime and getting guns on the street and keeping drugs on the street and locking people up, policing us, than they do about educating us. It should never be a teacher shortage. We should never, I mean, we shouldn't have such hard influx, such a hard time with our teacher and our schooling system. They get it. They get it. Police officers get off a slap on the wrist. They're killing our young men and they throw the teachers under the bus. Look at that. You got these cops going out here killing the guys, all on the news, doing all this stuff. And then the teachers, what they out there doing? They out there standing in the cold, striking for common sense stuff. Oh, then Biden on TV warning us. He on there woo 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 Bobby Warbucks or whoever. Let's get through this. USPS free COVID test begin, but doubts persist. Chicago man arrested in deadly Schiller Park hit and run crash. Reward offered in murder of Chicago hairstylist. 400 M N95 mask available to the public for free starting next week. Y'all go get y'all masks. Teen killed in Noble Square shooting. CPD. Teen killed. They got him. He out of there. They won't do nothing for the teachers though. Website for free COVID test is here. How does it work? Y'all, man, they making all this stuff technology driven, which is gonna be technology driven, but they know the older people. That's why they don't care. Y'all know everything is generational, man. Y'all know everything is it's 100-year period. I mean, 50 years. Y'all know how this stuff goes. They say, oh well, your generation just didn't make it. That's impossible. They let people slip through the cracks. 15-year-old Rauner college prep student fatally shot in Northwest Side. They pumped this violence at us, pumping violence at us, creating more violence. You feed the fire gas, fire will grow. Cook County leaders decry spike in violence against women. Spiking violence against anybody is a shame, especially our women. It's a shame how they do our women. It ain't white women. Who these women is? Black women. They ain't talking about white women because if it was, they don't let that happen to white women. They just say women though, but we know they talking about black women when it's something bad. Oh. East Chicago police released a video showing fatal Christmas Day shooting. Outside bar, feeding us more of that garbage. Y'all could have kept that. String of businesses burglarized, damage on Northwest Side. Garbage. Police released sketches of suspect wanted in Green Oaks carjacking. 18-year-old Chicago man charged for carjacking women, attempt robbery, police. 22-year-old man charged in September 2021 shooting. Godly, y'all see this news? I mean, Chicago top doctor Omicron peak pass in city of Chicago. Afternoon forecast about the weather. Car crashes into building, prompting hazmat response. More bad news. Doctors seeing increase in, man, Chicago doctor. Oh my God. Oh my God. Thanks for rocking with me, people. You know I'm here. I'm gonna get us up off this vibe that they trying to throw us on. In the markets today, man, it was another red day. I hope you guys all if you're an avid investor and you know what you're doing, I hope you're taking advantage of the red days. Good time to buy. No matter what you're pretty much into, it's a good time for your stocks. It's crazy. The more you learn how to invest, you appreciate days when the market is all red. This is, when you make your money. And that leaves us, well, we see what the stocks were. It was a down day again. It's more buying off, more fear in the market, but that's not fear though, because what's happening is they're just selling off, like meaning they're taking their money out the market, or they already got their money off the table and no one's coming in. No one's coming in with new money to buy and bring the market up. So what they're doing is why it's not really a big problem is because the companies that they're taking their money out of, like these companies here, like these airplane companies or whatever company, your Apples, your Microsofts, your JC Penney's, your, whatever companies you're into are still good companies. When they report their earnings, they're still going to report good earnings. This is all about that. This is the interest rate is just, with you going to the bank and you want to get a loan, which companies need to grow and to buy supplies and to buy things so that they can, make the things that they make. So they just when the Fed do something, this is how the big corporations respond. They don't they wait a little bit to see what the Fed is gonna do. If he's gonna get even more crazy with what they want to know. They have everything is about the future, so they want to understand what the future has in store for them before they reinvest. So this is just what we for little investors. We know that our companies are going back up because our companies, hopefully we're investing in good companies, qualified companies, not BS, not rumors, not word of mouth things, companies we actually understand and get, picked on our own, not given to us, but picked on our own. And we have some type of reasoning behind why we're invested in that company. Maybe it's a company that you just know a lot about. Maybe it's a company you work for. You see what I'm saying? Bitcoin has still not doing nothing. The cryptocurrency is still got the door open too. This is another stock with its door wide open, saying, come on in. We know this stock is going to go up, but this leads me to the message of the day too. The message of the day, people, today is when is a good time to invest? Do you know how to invest, and when is a good time for investing? So I know investing can kind of be cool. It can kind of be a cool thing. It kind of be something that everybody kind of sees. If you never done it, it looks cool. I didn't even show y'all my vest today too. If y'all made it this far in the video, let me show y'all my vest. I got my vest on. I ain't even show y'all my vest, did I? Look at that, baby. This one of them heat up vests. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm gonna leave a link down low. If y'all made it this far, shoot. Look, I'm glowing, baby. Getting warm up in here. Getting warm in here, y'all. Transformer. Oh, too bad I don't edit my video. You turn this off while I fry. Being this boy frying and sizzling. But do you know how to invest? You don't just want to get into the markets. You don't want to run in there. You don't want to just run in there and throw your money in there. You want to understand. This is how you invest. If you're older, if you were younger, I would say, hey, you can't mess up. But now, if you're up in age, it's a certain way. Excuse me, guys. It's a certain way that you want to invest. You want to invest clever-minded. Don't just run and throw your money in. If you do, throw your money into something like if I was older in age, that's when you want to if you're investing, you start pulling your money out the market because the market is more risky. The market is volatile. When the market investing means in the bank, you can get your money if emergency comes and you got $20,000 or $12,000, you can go in there and get your $12,000. Investing means you put your money in there for a year. Your money is locked up for a year, maybe longer than that. But when you put your money in there, just think about, you can't get that money for a year. And you're not looking, I put 12,000 in there. Don't be looking to make 24 and double your money. You might make 3,000-4,000 if you leave it in there the whole year and you get a nice little return. Or you might make, but just have your understanding of investing. I know I'm ranting. I'm quick to go on my rants, ain't I? Let me just read the story. I might have to shorten this article that I was going to show you guys. Just have an understanding. Seek financial guidance. Don't go willy-nilly the first time you hear a guru or somebody tell you they got a good idea for you. Is there a perfect time to invest? By Humbug. Dear Carrie, I was able to build my savings past year, but with everything that's going on in the world, I've been waiting to invest. Is there an ideal time to get into the market? Reader, while I don't share Scrooge's narrative sentiment about the holidays, when it comes to trying to find the perfect time to invest, I would say in December. Around this time right now, the markets like to rev up. December is a good time for me, and I'm only a year in investor, so that's another thing about investing. No one is the expert unless they've been doing this for 5+ years. So you only get good at investing over time. You have to study the market. The market performs around holidays, the daily thing, like it's a market. Like when you go to the store, you only gonna get good about that store and them prices if you keep going to that store every day. You'll know the store then. You'll get better then. You can't just go to any store and say, oh yeah, them good prices. You ain't even been there before. So that's what I mean about investing. You you know, it's you need to listen to someone who's going to guide you in the right direction and give you some ground solid advice, and always seek out advice. It's about timing. It's not about timing. Chances are slim that even the savviest among us will hit the market highs and miss all the lows. Instead, the best way to improve your odds of success is to stay invested over time, no matter when you start. Take last year, for example, during 2020, the S&P 500 index saw a return of 18%. You have to stay invested. Never take your money out. If you were invested during the volatile year, that means it was a rocky year, you'd have done pretty well if you would have stayed. See, they're telling you. But if you sold when the market drops, if you got nervous and it went down and you say, oh my God, it's the end of the world, I'm pulling my money out this thing while I still got at least 9,000 in there. I put 12, but I'm pulling my 9 out. I don't want to lose everything, right? Okay, don't do that. You if you sold when the market dropped, not only would you have locked in your losses, that's how you actually lose money. You took it out. Okay, why it's in there? It's good. Why is it good? Because it can go back up. You when you pull it out, you lock in losses. Don't pull your money out. But if you feel me, locked in your losses, you would also have potentially missed out on those trading days with the greatest gains, which would have meant even bigger losses. For instance, if you missed the top 10 trading days in 2020, you'd be down. See, this another thing that you need to understand about the market. I mean, you can get a decent return. I think this is more tailored if you was trying to you get a certain return like me. If I was trying to put it's a swing trading, meaning if I see the stock at 15 and I know the stock is going to 20, but when it get to 20, it's going to turn right back around and go to 15. If I'm just not paying attention to the stock, it's going to go up to 20 and turn back around before I get my money out. So I'm like, it's back at 15, or I didn't make no money, but I look at the day before, I say it was at 20 yesterday. So that's another, but that's if you swing trading, but you'll be more experienced. Staying power, remaining in the market during both best and worst trading days can lead to better returns. Just make sure you don't take your money out and get too scared. You know what I mean? Like I got money invested and my stocks are down. We just gotta wait. It's like a cycle. It's like a season. You know what I mean? It's like a season of like when you plant something and grow it. It's 4 seasons. So this might be your stocks just might be down 3 seasons out the year. They might got one good season when they're gonna come back up. And then sometimes if you invested in a really poor doo-doo company, you might only get half of your money back. Um that's what the risk is of investing. But I'm just gonna leave it there with the message of the day. I know I don't want this video to go too long, and I don't want to talk y'all to death. Hit that likes up button, hit that subscribe button, and ring the notification bell so y'all can get these videos. We're gonna talk about news, we're gonna talk about stocks, and we're gonna do a message of the day. Hopefully that I can enlighten y'all or get y'all to thinking in some type of direction or some type of form, outside of y'all normal thinking about investing and just about the world in general. I love y'all. Remember, you don't know what you don't know until you know it. You don't know what you don't know until you know it. So go easy on people. Don't think you know everything. Don't think you can't learn something new from somebody, because trust me, it's going to pop like this when you get something new. You're going to say, I didn't even know that existed, because you don't know what you don't know until you know it. All right, people. I love y'all, man. I'll holler at y'all on the next one. Peace.